Hey, in this 5-minute quickie that I apologise already, that will go way longer than 5 minutes, but we muse about, are we at cause? Are we at the effect side of life? Or do we actually create our own reality and how we can change it? Do have a listen, because this is like a taster to get you thinking. And we can do a longer podcast on this as well. So please do enjoy the musing after this 10 seconds.
This is Personal Development Unplugged with Paul Clough.
In simplicity, there is genius.
In simplicity, there is genius.
Okay then, a 5-minute quickie to muse. Muse about, there's a thing where it was big everywhere a long time ago, and I think it's still pretty big now, is the saying that you create your reality. Now, do you believe that? You create your reality? Or is it just, like others might say, cause and effect? Something happens, and that creates something else. And that creates something else, and that's another cause, another effect. Or do you create that? Confusing, isn't it? And I know I'm going to want to dive a little bit deeper into this in a longer podcast, the longer version one. But I want to just think about it right now, just a bit with you. Because we are told, you create your reality. You? That was me, but that's you, me, every other bugger in this world, everyone else creates their own reality. So, is that really true? Think about it for a minute. Everybody creating their own reality. And that's amazing, isn't it? And it could be true, couldn't it? How could it be true? How could it be true and not just random things happening and causing other random things happening? Because if you think about it, creating our own reality, you're listening to me or looking at me right now and going right back to your conception. Things had to happen. Cause and effect, or decisions you made, even though you weren't aware consciously of the decisions you made and the experience you had and the values and the things you learnt, got you all the way to here, right now. Now, isn't that amazing? And that was you, but me went way back to my conception. Things had to happen. Decisions I made, the beliefs and the values that evolved in me has come all the way through, all my experiences in life has come to this moment with you. Now that's amazing. Now, did we create that? Or did we just happen to be here by some quirk of fate? You see, we do make decisions, don't we? We do make decisions on everything we do. Even if we say, no, I don't make a decision. I'm not making a decision. That is a decision to decide not to decide. Weird, isn't it? But as I said, from the moment we're born, we are making decisions. Yes, we all make different decisions on the circumstances because we're unique. And those experiences that we go through our life are all unique to us. Yet we're connected, I guess, in some way to everyone else in that environment. And even our environment will maybe mold some of our values, certainly create some of our experiences, and therefore create our beliefs. And I think that's what it is. To me, this was my musings, this is my thoughts, that I think we do create our reality. And it's a bit like perception is projection, and projection is perception. I have filters that I recognize the outside world with. And those filters are There's NLP says we distort, generalize, and delete in order to make sense of the world outside. But we have other filters, our values, our experiences, our beliefs, attitudes, so many more. And I think maybe, just maybe, we become the cause. You see, cause and effect is there. We become the cause and create the effect. And we may choose to believe it. We may choose to maybe disbelieve it. But it will be created, and it will create an emotion, it will create an experience, and create a memory that we will look at in different ways. Because when we look back at memories, they're always bloody different because it depends on the emotion you're in at the moment. Something that wasn't that nice in the past. When you're feeling down, it was bloody horrible. Yet when you're feeling up and you're feeling good and you look back and say, it wasn't that bad. That was okay, we got through it. I probably learned from that. In fact, have you heard this thing where people go through some terrible stuff and they go, that's the best thing that could happen to me? Because I came out of it stronger, better, found more opportunities. But at the time, if someone said to you, you're going to look back at this and say, this is the best thing that could happen to you right now, you would tell them to piss off, wouldn't you? Because when you're in it, and you can't read the label and you don't know where it's going and everything is going round, but you learn because then you decide, you choose, you create your reality. Because in some ways that creating your reality is just how you view the world. If you're viewing the world through these dark glasses with lots of negative emotion, your reality is pretty shit. But if you just change one of those lenses by going back and remembering a time which was better. So all you have to do is remember a time that was a better emotion, or that had a better emotion, or that recalls a better emotion. And you will remember it differently, and you'll see the world differently. So old saying, when you look at the world outside or your life differently, your life, the world outside, looks different. And therefore, who created that? Well, it must be you. Don't know why I'm pointing to me there. It must be you, must be me. Because we're creating it through our lenses, our filters, our beliefs, our experiences, our values. Now, if you believe that, you go to that cause. And in NLP terms, we call it being at cause, not being at the effect side of life. Because being at the effect side of life means you have no choice. Other people control you. Other people create things and you're just at that effect. But once you take responsibility to become a cause, you become empowered to make the world that you want to live in. Yes, sometimes it's a bit of a struggle, but that struggle is worthwhile because you're going to create something really wonderful. And therefore, as I said, you're going to create something wonderful. You're going to create something wonderful in you, in the people around you, and again, for little old planet Earth. I know I bang on about that, and I keep reminding myself about that. If we can make a difference to ourselves, other people, and little old planet Earth, we are going in the right direction. And therefore, we are creating our reality. So yes, there is cause and effect. You can either live on the effect side, and therefore, maybe you're choosing to create a reality that is somebody else's. And you don't need to. We just decide, no, I'm going to make my reality. I'm going to make my life the way I want it. I'm going to live to my values. And if my values aren't high enough, I'm going to bloody change them. And if I've got some issues going on, I'm going to bloody learn from them. I'm going to do either therapy or I'm going to do some podcasts. I'm going to listen to Paul's bloody hypnosis tracks. Where'd you get them from? paulcloughonline.com/podcast. And I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to journal. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to go to the gym. All those things will make such a difference. And your reality will change. And you'll be in charge of it. Now, I know I've rambled on a little bit. I know this is supposed to be a 5-minute quickie, and don't look at the clock now, because we're well over 9 minutes. But who cares? Maybe just listen to this again, or maybe just try to repeat it in your mind, what you heard. And maybe you'll take on that belief that I'm going to create the world I want to live in and create the me I want to be, the me I want to see in the world, be in the world, make a difference, find joy. Because when you're doing all that, if you just go out with the intention to be kind and create joy in the world for you and everyone else, that's it. What a mission to have. What an ultimate vision to have. All the rest, you'll find the things that will create that. And you'll create a wonderful life for you and other people. Hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. The email address is personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. You can catch me I'm even on TikTok now. You can catch me on TikTok. You can catch me on, you can search me out on Facebook, and I'm also on Instagram, and I think it's all Cluffy007 and things like that. Not under personal development, just put Cluffy or Cluff007, something like that, I don't know. Search for me, you'll find me. Leave a comment there if you like. Enjoy. Have more fun and joy than you can stand, creating your reality of joy and love and fun. Go fly. Please enjoy. Bye-bye.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.